What's up guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Frank and I react to metal music. Today I'm here with a little bit of a surprise for you guys that are Nightwish fans on my channel, because I decided to react to basically the whole concert live from Hellfest of Nightwish, which was of course in 2022, this year. So it's basically with the new formation of the band, with the new bass player, and of course with Floor as a singer, and I don't know what else. I don't know, basically I never heard a recent song from them, so I don't know if the new bass player also sings. I don't know if Floor is gonna sing basically all the vocal parts. I don't know if their sound changed a lot. I have no idea, because if you are new to the channel, I basically stopped listening to Nightwish maybe 10 years ago. So and I reacted to some songs now on the channel which are older than this one, a lot older in some cases. So I absolutely have no idea of what to expect here, and I'm going to react to 2 songs per video until I basically did the whole concert, right? And the first 2 that I'm gonna react right now are Noise and Plant Hell, the first 2 songs on the set list. But yeah guys, before I start this reaction, please consider subscribing to the channel, because I'm trying reaching 1000 subscribers. So you would help me a lot if you subscribe. I'm almost there. Please help me on the last push. Leave me a like and a comment if you have more suggestions for me or whatever. Now let's start. I'm so curious to watch this, to be honest. Really curious. This is a very classic Nightwish intro. Be like prehistoric music, you know, ancient. Pipes. Oh, of course we have a different drummer too, which I believe he joined Nightwish a couple of years ago, and he was from Wintersun, right? Super classic Nightwish sound here too, and I believe I never heard this song because it's quite recent, right? Noise. The machinery, feel the screen soon. Misery bleeds some so choose yourself close to the dead. Have a near life experience it on. How patron, now you're a starving and the top feels a kiss. You're darling, you have become so. Look at this beautiful giant Amazonian woman here. Ooh, interesting. What's singing here? Other than Floor. Gotta say, so far, this is very classic Nightwish sounding. You know what I mean? It's they got their usual, I would say, super epic, super melodic vibe, but of course the rhythm of the song is a little bit faster than usual. It's still got a little bit of that poppy vibe. Maybe it's like the tempo of the song and the fact that Floor in not singing in a very aggressive way. So there is a little bit of a poppy vibe, but it's still very Nightwish sounding, right? I love the drumming. I love the guitar riff is a little bit subdued. It's like in function of the song. It's not, the guitar is as per usual. I think from them, it's not very in front of the mix. It's a little bit behind, so it sounds a little bit softer, and of course gives you that melodic symphonic vibe a little bit more. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds like a very cool song. Oh, his name is Troy, right? I think he's the guy that doing the harmonies with Floor. I remember him because he's the guy that plays the bagpipes in some of their older songs, right? Yeah, okay. So this basically answers my questions, right? Which I was curious. I was very curious to know if basically Floor sang all the parts by herself, or she had someone else singing with her. And of course, this is the logical choice, right? Because I think Troy is the second better person, the second better singer in the band after Marco left, right? So yeah, makes perfect sense, and I gotta say they sound pretty good together. And I'm still curious to see the more aggressive songs, the one that Marco screamed basically, or had the very 80s high-pitched 80s scream. I don't know if Troy is able to do that, or it's just gonna be Floor singing it. Very curious to see this. Let's keep going. Oh, new bass player. Who knows? I believe the new bass player is from Winter Sun 2, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah! Now this is my favorite part already. Cool Keith accents in the back, very cool sounding. Now this I like. Epic as hell.
Beyond the human horizon.
This electronic sounding voice is very interesting. I believe they never did something like this, or exactly like this. Love this riff. Okay, merci beaucoup. They're in France, I think. France. I can understand a little bit of French, a little bit of Spanish, because of course my native language is Italian. So a lot of words sound similar and have the same meaning. So I can kind of understand a little bit, even if I don't really speak those languages. But yeah, that said, this is definitely a cool song. I gotta say, I definitely enjoyed the second part more compared to the start, because the second part got a little bit heavier and got a little bit even more epic with those a lot of keyboards in the background, which is of course a distinctive trait of Nightwish. They always have the keys very, very forward in the mix, and basically the keys in some songs tend to be the backbone of the sound, right? Because of course the composer of the band, Thomas, is a keyboard player, and he's a very symphonic style player, of course, and very very orchestral player. I don't remember if he studied like music like at the conservatory, you know what I mean, like at a place where they teach you how to play in orchestras and stuff like that. But maybe he did that, I'm not sure. But his sounds, it definitely got that style, very symphonic, very orchestral sound, and it shows. And I especially love when they combine, the orchestral sound with the epic vibe of the song, and with the floor voice that switches to lyrical singing, and then a little bit more aggressive. That sound is amazing, and that basically is the reason why I'm liking Nightwish so much again, even though I stopped listening to them years ago, because I started listening to heavier stuff like death metal, grindcore, deathcore, all that kind of stuff. So I left a little bit symphonic and thrash and all that music, a little bit classic, classic metal, to switch to more quote-unquote modern sound. But now I'm happy that I'm going back, because I'm discovering all this cool music that I never heard before. Yeah, definitely a very cool song, and I liked the epicness in it, and the guitar riffing and the keys. Very cool, very cool. And let's keep going towards the second one now.
We are Nightwish. Very, very, very happy to be back here on the baddest hell on earth! Hellfest!
The best hell on earth. Cool. I like that phrase. That sentence.
I have a feeling tonight will go down in history, never to be taken for granted. Thank you!
This one is Bell, which I believe I never heard this one as well. Oh no, sorry, I think maybe I did, but with Marco, right? Yeah, I heard this one, sorry. What? Wow. Wait, I'm so shocked right now. I didn't expect her to really do both parts, like Marco and her part 2 at the same time. Wow, this is so freaking cool. I kind of was thinking that someone else in the band, or maybe Troy even, would, you know? I know that I said before that I thought that maybe she would be singing both the parts, but I was kind of joking. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that for real. But wow, I know of course she's perfectly capable to do so, but this would keep a lot of stress on her vocal, right? On her voice. Imagine doing all the parts for 1 hour and a half. Wow, she really is a powerhouse, isn't she? This is amazing. Wow, let me go a little bit back. Wow, I'm shocked. She's incredible, an incredible singer. She sounds very close to Marco too when she screams. Wow.
Welcome to Hellfest, Mother Gaia in slaughter. Welcome to Paradise Ocean. We first coin, never ending. All out is the fair for none. You fool, you wanderer, you challenge the gods and us.
I kind of wonder why they didn't pick a bass player that could also sing. You know what I mean? I'm sure this bass player they picked is amazing, is an amazing player, because he was in Winter Sun, right? Or in very technical metal bands before that. So I'm sure he's a super technical and perfect bass player. Like, to play metal and heavy music, he must be one of the best bassists like that there are right now, right? But I'm curious to know why they picked him, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm sure there are bass players that can actually sing similar to Marco, right? But maybe they just didn't need to, right? You know what I mean? Because she's basically Flora is doing everything basically. So, and thinking about it, I'm kind of happy they didn't pick a bass player that can actually that sings too in the band, because you know this basically gives Flora more spotlight, you know, and shows us that she's perfectly capable of singing everything by herself. That's amazing. Yeah, I heard the song before, pretty sure, because this one is one of the oldest songs. I think Planet Hell, right? So, yeah, this is like, yeah, this was made like 10 years ago or something. I think is the song here. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I remember hearing this before, of course with Marco. But yeah, let's continue. Of course, it's a very cool song. It's got that hard rock symphonic vibe, you know. And it kind of sounds a bit 80s, but modernized, you know, with the symphonic metal elements in it. Very, very high. really love their stage presence. Guitar solo. Sorry, key solo. Amazing headbanger as well. I really love the rhythm part of the song. What a cool ending! What a cool ending!
Oh, yes.
With that lyrical part, you know, that is a very incredibly cool ending, and I do really love Floor as a vocalist, like the way she switches so seemingly, and the notes, the notes that she can hit, such incredible notes. And yeah, I'm very surprised that she can basically do both Marco and her part. You know? That's kind of shocking, but thinking about it, yeah, she's that good, you know. She could maybe even sing three different parts, not just two. Wow. Yeah, the first song I really enjoyed because I never heard it before, and it's got a little bit of that, I would say, poppy vibe to it, like Annette era. You know what I mean? I don't know if that song was made with Annette as a vocalist. Let me know in the comments, or it's more recent, and maybe it's more recent. I don't know. But of course, Floor sings amazingly in it. I like the fact that Troy was even in the song doing a little bit of harmonies with her like vocally speaking, and definitely second one is my favorite because I heard it before. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressive, and yeah, I bet this is gonna be an incredible, you know, concert to react to. And as I said before, I'm gonna do 2 songs per video, so we'll see each other in the next one, and you know, wow. Just wow, such a cool band. And you know, I'm happy that they started playing again, like switching bass player, and they basically are just as awesome they were before. Kind of a shame that Marco left, because he was one of my favorite members of the band and really love his voice. But he had his reasons, right? And yeah, we'll see, as I said before, we'll see each other in the next reaction. If you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, because I'm trying reaching 1000 subscribers. So please help me on that. Give me a like and a comment if you have more suggestions for me, and definitely see each other in the next one. Rock on.